Have you ever wondered why some people seem to defy time, looking younger, fresher, and more radiant than their actual age? Subhanallah, this isn't always about skincare routines or expensive treatments. Mufti Menk beautifully explains that there are deeper, spiritual reasons behind this youthful glow that many people overlook. Looking younger isn't just about how the face appears, but about the peace, calm, and light that flow from within a person. When the heart is pure, the soul is connected to Allah, and the mind is free of grudges, it creates a special kind of beauty that no cream can ever produce. In this video, we'll uncover 2 powerful reasons you may look younger than your age, reasons that transform both your inner state and your outward appearance. Stay tuned, because these insights may change the way you view true beauty forever. 1. Purity of the heart. The state of a person's heart has a direct effect on their overall appearance and energy. When someone carries anger, jealousy, or hatred within, it doesn't remain hidden. It shows up on the face, in the way they walk, in their tone of voice, and even in their body language. A heart that is heavy with grudges naturally drains vitality, while a heart that is light with forgiveness radiates peace. This is why people who genuinely forgive and move on often appear more relaxed and youthful compared to those who hold on to bitterness. Modern science even supports this truth. Stress and resentment trigger chemical reactions in the body, such as higher levels of cortisol, which accelerate aging. Wrinkles, tired eyes, and constant tension are physical signs of what is going on inside. On the other hand, when one chooses to forgive and release negative emotions, the body produces hormones that promote healing and balance. Inner calm translates into outer freshness, and that is often mistaken as looking younger. Another aspect of purity of the heart is having sincere intentions. When you interact with people genuinely, without deceit or hidden agendas, your personality gains a kind of glow that no cosmetic product can provide. People may not understand why, but they feel drawn to someone who has no malice within. This positive energy beautifies the person and makes them appear younger, because youth is often associated with innocence and openness. A person free from corruption of the heart revives that childlike innocence. Humility also plays a central role in maintaining purity of the heart. Pride, arrogance, and constant comparisons with others lead to inner restlessness. A proud person is always in competition, always worried about their image, and constantly chasing validation. That pressure leaves visible marks on the face. On the other hand, humility brings contentment. Being satisfied with what Allah has given, rather than constantly desiring more, keeps the mind light and the soul peaceful. Such people sleep better, smile more, and carry themselves with ease. These qualities naturally slow the visible signs of aging. Purity of the heart also involves guarding oneself against envy. Jealousy is a hidden fire that burns within and consumes both happiness and health. People who are envious cannot rest. Their minds are occupied with others' blessings, and that constant dissatisfaction drains their energy. The opposite of envy is gratitude and wishing well for others. When you are truly happy for someone else's success, your own heart is free from unnecessary burdens. This freedom shows on the face, bringing a youthful glow that no cream or treatment can achieve. Forgiveness deserves a deeper emphasis here. Carrying resentment is like carrying a heavy bag on your shoulders. Each time you meet the person you resent, you add another brick into the bag, and eventually it begins to weigh down every aspect of your life. Forgiving, however, removes those bricks one by one until you feel lighter and more at peace. People who forgive quickly are often described as fresh-faced because they have removed unnecessary weight from their emotional lives. Youthfulness is not just about the number of years, but about lightness of spirit, and forgiveness ensures that. Another dimension of a pure heart is avoiding gossip and backbiting. When a person's tongue is used for harming others, the negativity returns to their own life. Constantly engaging in negative speech creates restlessness inside, because deep down, the soul is uneasy when harming others. But when you protect your tongue and focus on kind words, encouragement, and truthfulness, the heart remains clean. A clean heart allows you to sleep peacefully at night, and restful sleep is one of the greatest natural beautifiers. Patience is also a quality linked to purity of the heart. People who rush to anger, complain about everything, or lose control over small matters live in a state of agitation. This agitation leaves its marks, making them look older than they are. By contrast, those who practice patience, accepting that life will bring tests and trusting Allah's plan, develop a calm aura. Their faces show resilience, their smiles carry sincerity, and their energy remains youthful even in older age. Ultimately, purity of the heart is a spiritual form of self-care. While many people focus on external routines to maintain youth, such as diets and exercise, few realize the deep connection between inner purity and outer beauty. A clean heart purifies not just the soul, but also the face and the body, reflecting a kind of light that cannot be faked or manufactured. 2. Connection with Allah. Beyond purity of the heart, another powerful reason people may appear younger than their age is their close connection with Allah. This relationship nourishes both the soul and the body in ways that modern science is only beginning to understand. Prayer, remembrance, and gratitude serve as anchors that keep a person calm, balanced, and hopeful. When someone truly relies on Allah, they are not easily shaken by life's difficulties. This inner strength reflects outwardly, giving them a composed and youthful presence. The act of prayer itself is deeply rejuvenating. When a believer stands, bows, and prostrates, they are not only engaging in worship, but also performing movements that increase blood circulation, stretch the body, and relieve tension. Sujood, in particular, has been shown to calm the nervous system, reduce stress, and create a sense of release. Each prayer becomes both a spiritual nourishment and a physical refreshment. Over years, this regular practice leaves a visible effect on the face, softness in the eyes, peace in the smile, and energy in the body. Dhikr, or remembrance of Allah, also plays a vital role. Constant remembrance brings tranquility to the heart, as the Quran says, "Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." When the heart is at rest, the face follows. People who engage in dhikr often radiate serenity, and serenity is often associated with youthfulness. On the other hand, neglecting remembrance leads to anxiety, and anxiety accelerates aging through tension, sleeplessness, and worry. Another element of connection with Allah is reliance on Him, or tawakkul. A person who trusts in Allah's plan does not live with constant fear of the future or regret of the past. This trust reduces stress significantly, and stress is one of the main reasons people age prematurely. When you know that every event in your life carries wisdom, you stop overburdening yourself with what-ifs and why me. This surrender creates emotional stability, and emotional stability preserves health and vitality. Gratitude is another fruit of a strong connection with Allah. Grateful people focus on blessings rather than shortcomings. They thank Allah for the little things and develop a habit of optimism. Optimistic people smile more, complain less, and enjoy the moment, all qualities that are linked with a youthful outlook. Gratitude also reduces negative emotions like envy and greed, both of which age the heart and face. By practicing gratitude, a believer maintains both spiritual light and physical freshness. The discipline that comes from a life connected to Allah also has physical benefits. Fasting, for instance, teaches self-control, detoxifies the body, and rejuvenates cells. It is not just a spiritual exercise, but also a way of preserving health. Regular fasting has been shown to slow down the aging process by reducing inflammation and supporting regeneration. Believers who fast for the sake of Allah are rewarded spiritually, but they also enjoy a natural slowing of aging in their physical appearance. Night prayer, or tahajjud, is another secret of youthful souls. Waking up in the stillness of the night to connect with Allah brings a deep sense of peace that is unmatched. Those moments cleanse the heart from worldly worries and open the doors to divine tranquility. People who regularly engage in night prayer often carry a special kind of brightness on their faces, described by others as nur. This spiritual light makes them look younger and more vibrant than their age would suggest. Furthermore, connection with Allah prevents destructive habits. When someone lives with taqwa, God consciousness, they are less likely to fall into excesses, whether in food, drink, or lifestyle choices that damage health. Moderation, as taught by Islam, preserves the body. Avoiding harmful habits naturally keeps one healthier and more youthful over time. In this way, spiritual discipline directly contributes to physical vitality. One more aspect of connection with Allah is the ability to find joy in worship itself. Many people associate joy with worldly pleasures, but believers discover joy in prayer, Quran recitation, charity, and service to others. This joy is pure and lasting, unlike the temporary highs of worldly pursuits. Joyful people carry lightness in their hearts, and lightness translates into youthful energy. Finally, the ultimate reason why connection with Allah makes a person appear younger is because true beauty comes from nur, the divine light that Allah places in the hearts of His servants. Cosmetics, treatments, and surgeries may hide signs of age, but they cannot replace the radiance that comes from a life filled with iman, faith, and taqwa. This light is timeless, and it gives believers a unique presence that defies the years written on their identification cards. Alhamdulillah, we've discovered that looking younger than your age is not about outward beauty products, but about the purity of your heart and your connection with Allah. When your soul is at peace, your face reflects that light. May Allah grant us all hearts free of grudges and lives filled with His remembrance. If you found this reminder beneficial, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more inspiring content. Let's make a positive dua together. Ya Allah, grant us nur in our faces and barakah in our lives. Comment Ameen below.